Om Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai Tejasvinavadhit Tamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Om Sri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Sri Saraswati Namaha. Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Samastajana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram. Om Sri Guru Paramparaya Namaha. So, in last class, we saw that how to look for the Mahavakya, how to understand it, how to understand Mahavakya. Like, what is the meaning of that thou art or Tattvamasi? By that, Ishvara is not meant. This was clear in our previous class. There are two ways of looking at things: the indirect, the direct, and indirect. A sentence can convey a direct meaning or an implied meaning. Ram, go home is a direct sentence which has no implied meaning, just order, just go home. Such a direct meaning sentence is called Vachyartha Vakya. Vachyartha Vakya. There are some sentences which have implied meanings, as for instance, Hari is a lion. So the boy, Hari, cannot be a lion. But the implied meaning is important here. Hari is as brave as the lion. This is called Lakshyartha Vakya. Another third group of sentences there, which is called Vyangartha Vakya, which means ironical statement. But here in the sentence, Tattvamasi, you are that, we should use the second method, means Lakshyartha or implied meaning, to get the correct meaning of the sentence. What our sloka says, Sthula, Sukshma, Sharira, Abhimani, Tvam-pada, Vachyartha, Upadhi Vinirmukta, Samadhi Dasha Sampannam, Shuddham Chaitanyam, Tvam-pada, Lakshyartha. So, Sthula Sukshma Sharira Abhimani, that which identifies with the gross body and subtle bodies. Tvam-pada Vachyartha is called you means the complex of body-mind. But Tvampada Lakshyartha, that which is indicated by the word you, is Shuddham Chaitanyam, pure consciousness. Upadhi Vinirmuktam, freed from all attributes. Samadhi Dashayam, Samadhi Dasam, what's the Samadhi Dasha Sampannam. So, means and attained in the state of Samadhi, deep realization, or in ecstasy, what you can call it. So, that which identifies itself with the gross and subtle bodies is called you, the body-mind complex, in the direct sense. But that which is really implied by the word you are not these, but the pure consciousness freed from all attributes and attained in the state of deep meditation or samadhi. So what is the direct meaning in the sentence, you are that? The direct meaning of the word, you will naturally be the person standing before the teacher. The teacher tells his disciple, you are that. So here by you or by me, the ordinary disciple naturally understands the teacher means him. By him, again, the body-mind complex is understood. If the disciple of Vedanta, who has purified himself by practicing intense spiritual practice, who is sadhana chatushtaya sampanna, imbibed with fourfold spiritual practice, and after that has come to the teacher after great struggle, takes only the direct meaning of the word and thinks that by you his body-mind complex is meant, he is wrong. The teacher is a knower of Brahman. Teacher itself is Brahman. He looks through the apparent personality into the true self. So by you, therefore, the implied meaning is Atma, the self. The implied meaning or lakshyartha of the word you is the Atma. The body-mind complex is not meant here. So you, the Atma, are that. Tvam asi tat. The Vedas cannot show that you are Brahman. The Vedas cannot show you Brahman. You know, as we show cinema, show magic. So Vedanta is not showing you Brahman. Vedanta from the first It is hammering us to make us understand that I am already Brahman. You are already Brahman. There is nothing to show. There is no show business. So all the teachings, they can only help to take away the veil that hides the truth from our eyes. The first veil to vanish is ignorance, and when that is gone, sin goes, next desire ceases, selfishness ends, and all miseries, doubt, confusion, depression disappear. This cessation of ignorance can only come when I know that God and I are essentially one, not one in condition. A jnani or realized person never claims that I am God. In other words, identify yourself with Atma, not with human limitations. Implied meanings can be of three forms. This is the grammar, the very basics of Vedanta. Please note it, whoever takes the note. First one is Jahal Lakshana or Jahat Lakshana. Jahat Lakshana means the direct meaning of the sentence is to give up, and its indirect meaning is to be accepted. Suppose if we say that Rama flew to London, it doesn't mean that human beings can fly. The direct meaning should be discarded. Like suppose we are seeing the race of the horses. And we say, see, the red is running so fast. So here red means not the color red, but the horse. So direct meaning should be discarded. Before going to party, suppose husband told his wife that this evening we have party. After coming back from the office, we both will go together. Get ready by 7. Okay. So 7 o'clock, husband reached and asked, are you ready? Oh, just 5 minutes. I will not tell anything else. You know how to take these 5 minutes. So this is Jahat Lakshana. Or sometimes, we say, where do you live? अरे मेरा घर तो रास्ते के ऊपर ही है. शरद बोस रोड देखा? शरद बोस रोड और लेक रोड क्रॉसिंग, उसके ऊपर ही हमारा आश्रम है. अरे क्रॉसिंग के ऊपर किसी का आश्रम हो सकता है? So we say, you know, I live just on the road. Not on the road. It means we also can understand that on the road, nobody can live. Just where he lives, just beside the main road is there. That is Jahat Lakshana. Then Ajahat Lakshana. This is the opposite of the first. Here, the direct meaning is to be accepted. But if the direct meaning is unclear, indirect meaning too is considered. Like India wins the match. Have India as a nation here cannot play. But a few chosen citizens play and win. Yet the direct meaning is not altogether silly as in the first case. The third thing is Jahat Ajahat Lakshana or Bhagatyaga Lakshana. That from a sentence, something I have to take, something I have to reject. That is called Jahat Ajahat Lakshana. This is also called, actually, this is the correct way of reading the sentence Tattvamasi or you are that. We have to give up one part of the direct meaning and consider one part of the indirect meaning. That is, we must discard unnecessary details and consider only the gist or the root of the theme. Like, he is that Devadatta. Which Devadatta? Of some place seen at some point of time, about whom the discussion is on. When he arrives, we remark that is that Devadatta whom we are discussing. Devadatta is the name of a boy. So here the essence is Devadatta. So the other details are discarded. That Devadatta and that Devadatta and this Devadatta might have been separated by time and place, but they are one essential. Thus, in the sentence, you are that, other details of you like body and mind are discarded. Having understood that, the implied meaning of you is the Atma, the disciple should know the real meaning of that. Okay. I told you earlier also that Jnani never claims that he is God, because he knows very well that as the body level, he is individual and his body and this body can't be omniscient, omnipotent, or omnipresent. It is not possible that Jnani knows or realized person knows. The realized person knows that Atma in the level of consciousness where there is no conditioning, that Atma part is same in everything else. What the consciousness is in me, the same consciousness is in Lord Shiva, Lord Vishnu, Goddess Lakshmi, Goddess Durga, etc. Now here one word came, Samadhi. Samadhi is such a deep meditating state with the proper understanding the Vedantic concept, where I lose the distinction between experiencer and the experience. The experiencer means Jiva as the individual, and experienced means the Jagat or universe. There is no manyness, only the pure conscious appears in many. That concept, when we are totally marinated into it, that is called Samadhi. Samadhi doesn't mean that you have to close eyes or you have to be faint. Samadhi can be possible in open eye. Samadhi can be possible when I am fully awake and working. There is one Swami, name was Hiranmayanandaji. So he was in a very responsible post in a renowned organization. His habit was to do japa at least thrice in a day. Trishandha jap. So his another habit was he must used to do japa before his dinner, at least an hour. So one day he went to Mumbai for an official meeting purpose in Mumbai ashram. His sevaka was there who serves him. He was also a brahmachari on that time. Maharaj was in a meeting while the evening arati was going on, and it was a long meeting. So just the dinner bell rang and Swamiji told, okay, let's get ready for the dinner. We are over. The meeting is completed. Okay. Sevaka was very curious. He asked Swamiji that, Swamiji, I'm surprised that today you did not do japa before having your dinner. So work was more important than our spiritual practices. Swamiji replied, if I was not doing japa, then what I was doing? Means for a realized person, his each and every action is nothing but prayer or japa or meditation. So samadhi is possible only after correct understanding of Vedantic truth. And when a person is imbibed with the knowledge totally, then samadhi happens automatically while he or she is awake. That is the thing. So, that is samadhi.